When your cat follows you around the house, do you actually know what they're trying to say? Yes, it feels sweet, almost like they're just being clingy or playful. But behind that closeness, there's something deeper than most people miss. It's one of the most emotionally loaded things your cat can do. And if you misunderstand it, which most owners do, you might slowly push them away or miss what they've been trying to tell you all along. Let's start with what that behavior really means. Have you ever walked from one room to another and your cat quietly follows you? Most people think, my cat just wants attention or they're being needy. But here's what's actually happening. Your cat isn't just following you for attention, they're tracking you. Cats are naturally territorial animals. In their world, movement matters. When something important moves, they pay attention. And in your cat's mind, you are important. Think about that for a second. You're not just someone who feeds them. You're the center of their environment. And by the way, if your cat suddenly stops following you when they used to do it all the time, don't brush it off. We'll come back to what that really means later. And it's something most owners wish they understood sooner. Because this isn't random behavior. It's awareness. It's attachment. Have you ever noticed how your cat follows you but doesn't always interact? Sometimes they just sit nearby, watching, quiet. Most people assume they're just bored. But here's what's actually happening. A 2019 study from animal behavior researchers found that cats form secure attachments to their owners, similar to how infants bond with caregivers. But unlike dogs, cats express this differently. They don't always seek constant touch, they seek presence. Think about that. Your cat doesn't need to be on you, they just need to be near you. And here's where it gets even more powerful. That quiet following behavior, it's your cat checking that you're still there. It's emotional security. You moving from room to room and them choosing to follow, that's your cat staying connected to their safe point, which is you. Have you ever noticed your cat brushing against your legs as they follow you, or walking close enough to touch you even slightly? Most people see it as affection, but here's what most people don't realize. Cats have scent glands around their face, body, and tail. Here's what's actually happening. As your cat follows you and rubs against you, they're leaving invisible scent marks. Researchers call this scent bonding. Think about that for a second. Your cat is not just following you, they're claiming you. They're marking you as part of their territory, part of their world, part of their safety. And here's where it becomes even more meaningful. When they move with you and mark you, they're creating a moving safe zone. Wherever you go, that space becomes familiar to them. That's not just affection, that's connection. And hey, if this makes sense to you, hit like and subscribe. It helps us reach more cat lovers who actually want to understand what their cat is really saying. Have you ever wondered why cats follow instead of calling for you? Why they choose movement over sound? Most people don't think about it, but here's what's actually happening. In the wild, cats rely on silent tracking. Making noise can reveal their position. Following quietly keeps them safe. Behavioral scientists have observed that cats evolved to stay close to important figures without drawing attention. Think about that. Your cat following you isn't random, it's instinct. And here's where it gets even deeper. Domestic cats have adapted that instinct to you. Instead of following prey, they follow their person. Instead of tracking for survival, they track for emotional security. That behavior is ancient, and now it's directed at you. Have you ever noticed your cat doesn't follow everyone the same way? Maybe they ignore guests, but with you, they're always nearby. Most people assume cats are just selective, but here's what's actually happening. Studies on domestic cats reveal that they form stronger behavioral patterns around individuals they trust the most. Think about that for a second. Your cat is choosing you. Out of everyone in the house, they follow you. Not randomly, not casually, because you represent consistency, familiarity, safety. And that says something powerful. You are not just part of their life, you are their reference point. And when they move with you, they're choosing to stay connected to what feels stable.
Here's what most owners never realize. Sometimes your cat follows you not because they feel confident, but because they don't. Have you ever noticed your cat following you more during certain times? After loud noises, after changes in the house, after something feels different? Most people think it's just coincidence, but here's what's actually happening. When cats feel uncertain, they move closer to what they trust. That's you. Think about that. Your cat is using your presence to regulate their emotions. They're grounding themselves by staying near you. And remember earlier when I said if your cat suddenly stops following you, you shouldn't ignore it? This is what I was talking about. Because if following you is how they feel safe, then stopping means something has changed, emotionally or physically. And that's something you should never overlook. Now here's something even more important. What should you do when your cat follows you? Most people either ignore it or overreact. They pick the cat up, force interaction, turn it into constant attention. But here's what's actually happening. Your cat isn't always asking for interaction. They're asking for presence. Think about that. They don't need you to do more. They need you to just be. So instead of forcing attention, you slow down. Let them walk beside you, sit near you, exist with you. And in that quiet space, trust grows, naturally. So when your cat follows you around the house, do you actually know what that means? It's not just attention. It's not just habit. It's not just curiosity. It's connection. It's trust. It's your cat choosing to stay close to what makes them feel safe. That's not clingy. That's emotional security. And that simple act of following you, it was never small to them, and it shouldn't be small to you either.